the heart of Savannah, where history and legend intertwine like the branches of ancient trees, there exists a world unseen by the ordinary eye. Here, the past refuses to stay buried, and the night is alive with secrets. Welcome to a city where the veil between the living and the dead is as thin as the morning fog, where creatures of legend walk among us, hidden in plain sight, and ancient pacts still hold sway over the living and the supernatural alike. From the restless spirits that roam the old plantations to the mythical beings lurking in the shadows of the city's winding alleys, Savannah is a place where every street corner hides a tale, and every nightfall brings a new chapter in a story as old as the city itself. This is the story of Savannah's secrets, where the supernatural is not just a whisper in the wind, but a pulse that beats through the very soul of this haunted city. Are you ready to uncover the truth? Welcome to Mythic, Savannah.
I'm ready!
Weird. Weird.
Okay, there we go. So, killed the music, and we are back and live once again for more Mythic Savannah, our World of Darkness mixed game.
And I have a reroll for you if I need one. I finally have enough points.
That's good to know at the top of the game. I guess somebody can get in on that. So, we need somebody to do game recap for us.
That would be me. Let me pull that back up here. Okay. All right. So it was season 4, episode 4, Mother Mira's Last Song. It was later on in the night where we had started before. Let's see here. So Joe heard back from her contact and got $10,000 for delivering Elijah the Wraith. Let's see. Char messaged the group wanting us to pack for at least 3 days. We're going to be headed to Tucson, Arizona, to meet with the benefactor, one of them, of the Coven Obscura, which would be Aaliyah. Joe asked to travel at night to give up her vampire cover, so Jar rearranged her ticket accordingly. Let's see, but before we could leave, we went and got Cass, who explained to us that recently she was summoned away to the Appalachian Mountains, where she met an ancient seer known as Mama Mira, the child of the moon, who was with her own little coven there. And they seem to have done something to Cass, opening her up spiritually to be more of a conduit to the other side. And she had a vision while she was there that seems like Mama Mira kind of started, where it was always sunset, and there was a locked door that suddenly opened. But before anything else could happen, Cass found out that when she woke up, the coven she was surrounded by had been destroyed by military-like forces.
Fatality.
Which we learned a little later was led by Raylan Daughtry and the APCR. That group that's going after supernaturals and whatnot. They asked her questions. Turns out Mama Mira was a vampire, a Malkavian, and they fortunately didn't do anything to her except ask her questions, and then got her back to her home. So once we learned a bit about that, we all got together. Let's see here. Found out that we needed to help Cass with some of her mundane stuff, her life. She needed her business license renewed because it got expired. She didn't have her ID. Yeah, she's kind of a mess when it comes to that stuff. So we got her some things like Crocs and a lanyard to hold an ID so that we could take her with her and she could go on the plane to Tucson. So we did that. Got to Tucson. The hegemony, rather. It's a 15-story luxury hotel where Aaliyah and company reside. So she was our host, welcomed us to a formal dinner. She explained that the hegemony is neutral ground, but the city itself, Tucson, does have some supernatural factions throughout it, like the Giovanni, the Anarchs, the Sabbat. Fortunately, there's apparently a truce that she's established with them through the city's archbishop of the Sabbat. There's apparently some lupines in the area as well. Over dinner, Char and Cade talked about the cult of Isis and about Horus. And Char revealed she had left the cult centuries ago after losing her faith in Horus's stagnant leadership. Let's see. And then later on, Cass shared her vision with Aaliyah, who also used a little bit of her power to see into what Cass had seen, and confirmed she'd kind of brushed up against a realm that's beyond the veil. Mother Mira had been using Cass as a conduit to reach it. Char offered to make Cass a warded item to deal with spirits that keep hounding her and bothering her. But we also talked to Cass and got her to eventually agree to having Aaliyah help her to deal with spirits in that way, because Aaliyah has some of that capability. And then it was time for the larger gathering to start. Let's see here. Key figures that started to arrive at the meeting were Taipan, who we found out also calls himself William McLean. He apparently has a sparkly aura, so there's something magical about him. There is a Dr. Miles, who has a similar sparkliness to him. And a dame Isolde of Withered Vows. Let's see here. And the meeting is set so that we're might be waiting for other people. We're going to figure out what's going on supernaturally and whatnot. And Shelley won the RP vote that night. And that is where we left off.
Righty. Well, it is the next day as of this point. Brittany's character Petra had to excuse herself for one reason or another, hence why she is not here in character. And all of you are still at the hotel. I will leave that up to you. It is currently in the morning, about 9, so not early.
So Jerome, was there anything else scheduled to like be talked about or what have you with Aaliyah and those who have arrived, or has that been pretty much dealt with at this point?
No, the big meeting's actually coming up tonight. That is the one where you guys were told that that some of the reborn are going to be showing up here to have that spirited debate or whatever it was supposed to be.
Gotcha. And everyone is allowed to like attend that meeting that was invited?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Your specific group are kind of on the coattails of Charlotte and Aaliyah, as well as Cade.
Okay. Gotcha. Okay. All right. So, were you talking, Shelley? Could barely hear you.
Yeah,
Can't hear you at
did.
all.
Yeah, I was gonna say you did something to wipe out your microphone or something.
So
But
while she's working on that, Joe is not up. She is not a morning person. Even in the morning, like she's still sticking to the sort of the vamp schedule.
Okay.
In this sense. So she is not awake and not down at any way.
Let's see. Ironically, I guess not ironically, but Sly is a morning person, so he'd be awake. He'd see if Char is awake. I take it we're like in separate rooms. That's right. She has the presidential suite, so he'll head over to where her room is after he gets ready in the morning, and he'll knock on Char's door.
Okay. So you knock on Char's door, and the door comes open, and there is Tom standing there in the outfit that God created for him. And he's like, "Oh, brother."
No,
good
Shelley,
morning.
can't hear you still.
You were extremely faint just then.
I didn't hear it at all.
Yeah, I barely heard her. She's gonna have to go into her settings and increase the microphone.
Yeah.
In Windows itself.
So he's like, good. Yes, good morning, Tom. Good to see everything's still ship-shape, I suppose.
So he looks down and he says, "Oh, right. The plumbing still works, if that's what you were concerned with."
Good to hear. Char wouldn't have it to be available, would she?
Hold that thought. And so he kind of walks back and leans around the corner, and of which she happens to be like entangled. She not only does she have bedhead, but she's like entangled in bedding and whatnot. It was rough in some form. And he says, "Love, there's someone at the door for you." And of course, she's standing there stark naked. And you're muted.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Now I can hear you.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
There you go.
There you go, Abby.
She'll quickly throw on a robe and come to the door and give as like, why did you go to the door like that?
And so he just looks and he says, I always answer the door as I am.
Best not.
So he just shrugs, kind of scratches, and walks off into the other room.
She has the robe on and she'll invite Sly to come in and sit on that like little entryway.
Okay.
So enter.
Come in, sit.
Thank you. Sorry, I didn't mean to intrude. If this is too early, I can come back later.
No, it's fine. You're here. What
All right.
Did you need something?
Well, I was wondering, we are in Tucson, and that's where that individual is, correct? That you needed saved?
Oh, he's already back at my estate.
Oh. Well, that's silly. Huh. Okay. Well, if that's the case, yeah, takes care of that, I suppose. You didn't happen to have anything else you were doing today until tonight's meeting, did you?
I don't think so. Did we have anything planned?
He says, officially or unofficially?
Officially.
No.
Okay. No.
Charlotte, why don't you give me a wit and alertness check, difficulty 7.
Oh. Okay. I just made Tom mad. I pulled up everything but my character sheet. Get that.
Nice. So you're filling in for
You
Brittany.
pulled a
this
Brittany.
game. Yep.
I pulled a Brittany. Well, Brittany wasn't here, so someone had to.
Yep.
That's it. I've got to say it every single time now. That does it.
I'm usually so good at it too. Okay. My child distracted me. He distracted everybody. Wits.
I just have to pipe in here. Like when Dale was doing the recap, I was really just like, man, how did none of us make a Mama Mira joke last time?
Mama Mira, here I
Mama
go
Mira,
again.
let me go.
My, how can
I
Yep.
forget
I
you?
fucking love Mamma Mia.
Oh, I'm gonna have to go watch that show now.
Okay, /MM wits. Two successes.
Okay. So you were able to clue into what was happening, and right at the last second, you grabbed your robe before it completely fell apart.
Oh no.
And when you look at it, like it just kind of said at the seams. So it's like it kind of fell down like either side. So you quickly held onto it real fast while
I
you
grabbed one of the pillows on the couch.
Okay.
And so right after that happens, he's like, "Boy, speak of the me, huh? Yeah, okay. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and let you fix that. Sorry to intrude. Let me know if you need anything. I'm gonna just probably take a walk around the estate, see if I can get into some trouble. I'll talk to you later.
Char doesn't even know what to say. She's so embarrassed.
So she looks cherub right now,
Oh.
just kind of all red in the cheeks and whatnot.
I think the whole estate's going to hear ass.
Oh, it wasn't as though. I'm sure it was
Right.
the curse.
Oh,
Exactly. Yeah.
By the way, speak of the me should be a T-shirt.
I put that in the chat. I'm like, that's the best quote of the night. Speak of the me. It was so subtle too. I heard it.
Well, Brittany has been wanting to create merch for this for Lost Tribes Gaming, so I'm sure she will like to have that in there.
Very nice.
Charlotte will go to Az, and just to make sure, I'm like, that was the curse, right? Not your doing.
And so, like, he looks around for a second and he says, "Do you really think I would waste divinity on?" Okay, no, fair question.
Mm-hmm.
No, that wasn't me.
Okay. Is the and we can fade to the something else.
Okay. So George, what are you doing at this point?
I think is this one of those hotels that has a gym?
Yes.
Okay,
This is one of those fancy ones.
Okay, yeah.
So, yes.
So it's a double tree. Okay. So yeah, I think as soon as Cade is up, he's gonna go and hit the gym. Yeah, just because it gives him something to focus on without having to think about. Oh, I wonder what's going to happen at this meeting tonight.
Sure. Okay.
So yeah, he's just working out, especially because everyone else is either probably asleep or busy. So
maybe.
Yeah.
Or just busy.
Yeah. He remembers. He knows that two people got a presidential suite. We could hear them. 10 floors below.
We heard the Awima Weps 10 stories below. Awima Wep, Awima Wep, Awima. So we know Rachel, Joe is sleeping.
Yep.
So Cassandra.
she is ignoring everybody, and she is putting her face on. Hold on a second. And is she sharing a room with the other girls, or do they have their own rooms?
No, you would have your own room.
Okay.
Or wait a minute.
I'm not sharing. Hopefully not.
So who paid? It was
Char paid for the planes, but she didn't pay for the hotel because it was covered, I thought.
Yes, that's true. Yeah. So you guys paid for planes, rooms were fine. So yes, you have your own room.
Okay. So yeah. So if anybody comes knocking at the door, she probably will not answer, thinking it's those horrible women, because she is not going to what's the word I'm looking for? She's not going to compromise her faith again.
Okay.
In fact, if they do come to the door, she probably will threaten to hex them if they didn't leave.
Okay. I need to I forgot to get something to drink. So go ahead and role play or whatever or talk. I'll be right back. Just one sec.
Like we're all in like completely different places, and
Yeah, we are. I'm fast asleep.
She's snoring.
I'm on a treadmill. Like, oh, this is fun. Although it does lack the beauty of the English hillside.
Yeah, Joe has had the vamp schedule for decades, so she's not changing anytime soon on that.
Yeah.
Are you in a bed or are you upright in the closet, like with the doors closed?
Nope, she's actually in a bed. There's no coffin closets. But yeah, even though we're in Arizona, which is completely the other side of the map, in the sense, yeah, no, she's not taking any chances.
Did Jerome pick this place because of the Tucson, Arizona?
Arizona. You'd think. I feel like it is.
Probably.
I don't know. It's Arizona, though. We might run into some spot. I mean, just saying, it could happen.
I really hope that's a voice he busts out the he busts out the Barry voice, like for one of these mummies showing up. You there? You are working for the Horror Society. Get to it.
Yeah, I'm not too sure how to RP this, because we're all in our different rooms.
It's still early. I mean, I think he's just kind of getting a pulse on, just generally speaking, what are people doing? Yeah, because really the big thing is tonight.
Yeah.
So.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think there'll be plenty of time to talk. It's more just like we didn't start off at breakfast. We started off all separate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I know. So at this point, right after he leaves Char's room, Sly is going to invoke both of his thralls. So Cade and Cass would hear Sly in their minds and go, "Morning, both of you. Have any plans for today?"
I'm not speaking to you.
Huh. Well, joke's on you. You just spoke to me.
I am speaking to you. I'm on a treadmill. Cass, is everything all right?
No, it is not.
Is this because of you having to wear different clothes again? Are we still on about that?
Do not test me today, Sly.
Well, I wouldn't have expected that to be much of a test. You've never had to wear different clothing ever. It's really that big of a problem for you then?
You do not walk into a church. For what reason?
Well, funny you should mention that. I wonder if I could now, but I get what you mean. Before, well, it would hurt.
You said that you would protect me. And
Yes,
all
and
of you
nothing
were
bad has happened to you.
all of you were fine with me having to compromise who I am, my faith. But none of you had to be compromised.
What?
So why me?
How is changing your attire for a day or two compromising your faith?
Because it's
Are you
not
telling me your faith requires you to never change your clothes?
that's not just the clothes.
Okay.
It's the
Then what
way
is it?
it's me. You guys compromised me.
In what way? Please be specific.
How do I appear to you every time you see me?
A nightmare. Sorry, I'm still here.
You have your face paint and what you normally wear, your loose garments, and no shoes.
And that is me. There are reasons why I have the face paint. And I told you that before.
Wait, hold on. What is the reason for the face paint?
Because it hides me
Hides you from what?
from spirits.
Has that been working?
You cannot include her
has it?
because she was not a spirit. And you know what? I am not talking to you. Leave me alone. And she's just going to.
All right then.
Uh,
And so he he goes ahead and closes that channel between her, but he keeps it open between him and Cade and goes, I'm going to leave her alone for a bit. This is clearly big for her. I didn't expect it, but well.
I was not aware that the makeup had any special significance. I thought there was only changing the clothing was the plan.
No, if you recall, they made her remove most of her makeup because there's the dress code here. But, well, all of that is apparently extremely important to her. And, well, there you have it. I'm not sure how we're going to deal with it at the moment, but I'm sure we'll find out soon. You said you're working out right now, like in the gym?
Yes, I hopped off the treadmill because it seemed weird for me to be having a conversation while running. But yes, just down here in the gym. Very rarely stay in places that have gyms.
It's been a while. I think I'll join you. I'll change clothes and be there in a few minutes.
All right, we'll see how much you can bench.
So he shuts down that channel and he goes back to his room to change into like workout clothes to then go to the gym to join Cade.
Okay. So Charlotte, you are now dressed.
Yep.
You are free to move about the cabin.
Make sure you take some extra safety pins.
Yeah. She brings her purse, I guess, that has like, her necessities and whatever. Is Az coming?
Of course.
To breakfast.
He says, "Oh, that's right. They happen to have a continental breakfast. Perhaps we should put that to the test."
Yes, I agree. I'm quite hungry.
And so he extends his arm to you.
And she takes it and they go downstairs.
Sure. Okay, so you go downstairs to where they're they basically have their own like cafeteria area down here, but it's really nice. It looks like a legit restaurant. Except obviously the people that are currently staying here, all they have to do is just show their credentials that they're staying there. And then they just kind of get into a line and choose whatever it is they want for the buffet, which was all prepared like that day. So we've got a number of breakfast items that you can choose from. I'm obviously not going to list them all out. It's pretty much whatever you want.
Char grabs a muffin and some eggs and goes and sits down to eat. Is there anyone else there like that are part of our group?
Not part of your group, no.
Okay. Who is there? Like any mummies? Is Aaliyah there?
Great question. You don't see anybody you recognize. If you want to take some scans with your glasses, if that's what you have. I can never remember if you have the glasses or if you have something else.
I do. I have the glasses. Brittany has a ring, and believe
I have a belt buckle.
a belt buckle, but I haven't finished it yet. I don't think. But I don't.
After all this time, you haven't? I put it on my character sheet like you did.
Okay.
Sorry.
So it is done.
No, it is done.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. I know I had done one more.
Mine.
I wasn't sure who got it. Was Shelly or?
Yeah, it was me. You gave me a pendant.
So the clothing items of aura perception, if we're going to keep this in D&D terms.
Okay.
So if you want to scan around the room using that, you can. Otherwise,
I am.
pretty much everybody here looks like they fit in, that they're probably travelers or they're here for some reason.
There it is. I was just looking for the perception and empathy difficulty 8.
Yep.
Compassion. And I'm sorry, my brain is really slow. Empathy. Oh gosh. Am I blind?
Wow.
Wow. You are playing Brittany tonight.
Wow.
Oh,
Oh yeah.
that's rough.
Goodness, goodness, goodness. Botch by 4.
The
Holy
curse is
cow.
real.
It really is.
Wait,
It's
no
real.
reroll at all? Nothing?
Oh, I do have a reroll. I'm going to reroll, Jerome.
I feel like that might be a severe migraine that might take you out for a couple days. Just saying.
Like a fist of the North Star like headache.
Wow, 4 ones. Wow.
How about I give you
I
another
don't think I've seen a
reroll?
botch that bad in a while.
Yeah, no.
There we go.
Oh,
Ooh,
The
okay.
pendulum swings
Wow.
to the other side.
That's what
Yeah,
we
it does.
needed.
Exactly to the
Literally.
other side.
That is just
That's wild.
unreal. Yeah.
Do
Oh
you have a
my gosh.
specialty?
Yeah, I was gonna ask, do you have a specialty?
I don't.
Do you have
No.
4 dots and anything? No? Okay.
Not in those, no.
4 though.
Alrighty.
4-1.
Look,
Oh
you beat me
my
Be
to
right
heavens.
back.
Goodness.
Did Jelly, did you say you gave me a reroll?
Dale,
Dale did.
Oh,
yeah,
did
he beat me to
okay.
it. Yeah. I'll get you on the next download.
Okay. Whew. That could have been really bad. Jerome, what were you thinking? What did
Huh?
I avoid?
Oh no, I'm just the so opposite of either roles. But no, I was in the process of coming up with something interesting, and you foiled me with a reroll. So I'm not going to worry about it.
So if it makes Shar feel better, Cassandra will emerge. She's wearing a black dress that has a black corset or a red corset with the black lace over it.
Okay.
The sleeves are in the same fashion. They're red sleeves with black lace, and then the skirt it's just black. She is wearing the black flats that those women brought her the night before, but she has a shawl, but she is using it to cover her face at this time.
Okay.
Shar will invite Cassandra to come over to her table with her and Az.
Okay. So while you're doing that and looking around the
Is her aura bitter?
She's
yes,
mad. Yeah, you can tell she's mad.
it's
Brown
layered.
and red.
It's just layered shades of upset and irritated. Just nothing but bitter.
Oh, bitter on here says it's brown. And angry is red.
So I look like a
Okay.
brick.
Fair.
She's just well, I mean, if she's just radiating brown, and they were upset that she was dirty. There's probably not two things you want to coalesce with one another. But yeah, so probably just brown and red, just kind of radiating off of her. But it sparkles obviously because she is who she is. Yeah. As you scan around the room, however, you do end up spotting one individual who is giving off an aura of contentment and also sparkles.
Content and just magic. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And Az
was happy, and it's quickly tanking now that you've invited Cassandra.
Oh.
Good grief.
Char's trying to be nice.
Oh, he knows that.
He's envious. Just kidding.
Oh yeah, you're not seeing envious.
How did you sleep, Cassandra?
I slept.
Did you have any spiritual dreams or visitors?
No.
Well, I suppose that's good?
I
Or
suppose.
no? Also, I'm sorry about what happened yesterday about the appearances.
I would appreciate it if it never happened again. And I would appreciate it if you guys would have had my back.
I
There was other ways to compromise.
how would you like us to compromise in the future?
If somebody is not wanting to see my face and she'll look at as, the shawl will do just fine.
Did you have it on you yesterday?
No, but you guys have seen me cover my face before. You guys could have asked me. That would not have been as insulting as what I went through yesterday. To have strangers come in, clean me, and then do my makeup and refuse to let me do my own, and then put me in clothes that I was very uncomfortable in. You guys do not understand who and what I am and why I do things that I do. I
You're
have
right.
my own beliefs, just like you guys do, and you violated my beliefs yesterday.
Well, I am sorry that we violated your beliefs, and now that I've been made aware, because I was not aware of your beliefs, we have all keep our things very close to our chests. Um, I please make sure when we travel again that we have a shawl, and I will make sure that doesn't happen again. However, there are certain standards here, and I, being who I am, was not aware of them, or I would have prepared you. So please forgive me for my lack of understanding yesterday.
So Az is really trying not to say something at this point, especially as you capitulate to the lack of understanding comment.
However, in this world, there are certain standards we have to keep. But I will do my best that they do not violate your safety, and your protection from the spirits with your makeup. However, if you wish not to draw attention, we need the veil. And I'm sorry that the world is not understanding, but I'm trying to be.
I am used to the world not understanding, and honestly, Charlotte, I do not care. I do not care what the world thinks of me.
There is, with the military getting involved with supernaturals, you're not only putting yourself at risk, but us, your coven, by not caring about how you look.
I look like somebody who lives in the swamp and practices voodoo. That is what I look like. That is what I appear to everyone. Not everyone is comfortable with that, and I realize that, and I do not expect them to always be comfortable. I have people who come to me because of what I can provide for them. But I do not ask them to do anything different when they do come to me. And when these guys took me from Mamma Mia, Mamma Mia, you guys,
Mama Mira.
Mamma Mira,
Mama Mira, let me go.
Beelzebub, got a devil put aside for me. Anyway, sorry.
I did not tell them anything. I continued to tell them that I was just a priestess. I did not remember how I got there. I do not know why I was there. They gave me a little bit of an explanation that had nothing really to do with supernatural stuff. And then they dropped me off. Now, whether or not they know that I'm a sorceress, I do not know. They never confronted me about it.
I understand. I just want you to know that what happened yesterday was in a way to help protect you. There are forces out there that we are unaware of. Demons that can no longer, that do not have to connect to a body. And I'm afraid you're going to be a target. And in a way, we'll be a target too.
I've been a target my entire life. That is the path I've been given, and that's the path I walk.
I just want you to know that we do care, Cass. We do. We don't want you to get hurt.
I'm not getting hurt any more than the rest of you. And as I have said before, you are my coven, and I would do everything in my power to protect each and every one of you. And I expect the same from you.
You'll have it. I have hidden for a couple thousand years among people. I know how to hide.
And this is how I hide.
But you're not hiding from society. What are you hiding from, Cass?
I am hiding from the spirits. When I am wearing this, they do not know what I look like. This is why we wear the paint that we wear. But now, because of yesterday, they've seen my face. That is what I'm upset about. None of you cared. None of you even stopped to even ask me why. I did not want to compromise. Not one of you. And Sly, most of all, should have. You guys put me at risk by exposing my face. And whether or not you believe it or not, and to look at as, is not the point. It is my beliefs. And they are mine, and they are sacred.
Well, far be it from me to thwart somebody who's on a sinking ship and wishes to remain on it.
I am not on a sinking ship, and she's going to stand up and walk away.
And so he leans over to Charlotte at that point and he says, "You understand the woman smelled, right? She was a walking biohazard."
She did not smell that bad. She smells of sandalwood and the wildness of the swamp, but she does not smell like a sewer.
Which the swamp does not smell good. That's stagnant water. Have you been in a swamp?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's not a good smell. Sandalwood doesn't cover that up. That's like going out and going, okay, I've got Axe body spray and I was in a sewer. Ha-ha! No.
It didn't smell that bad when I was in
Yeah.
down south, Louisiana.
You are living, if your character is living in a swamp and you smell of swamp, that is a repugnant odor. Especially considering you've clearly indicated with your character, you don't really change clothing. You don't have any contrivances like laundry machines or anything of that nature. So you're wearing clothing that reeks of body odor on top of that. So sandalwood, great. But that is not going to cover up the scent that your character has been walking around with, let alone the look of the hair that has not been washed or kept. So that's, in character, that's going to be something Cassandra's going to have to actually deal with. Obviously not right now, but.
Yeah, I guess I should have made myself more clear on how she does wash her clothes. She's got water all around her, but I digress.
Well, that's swamp water. Again, that's all like that's going to make it smell nasty, not good. So that is, put a pin in that and consider that something you can take care of when everybody starts helping you with your books and getting everything else taken care of.
Shar turns to ask, yes, but I was trying to be, we're in public. We're trying to be cordial.
Well, she doesn't smell like walking sewage at this point.
No, she does not.
Which is why you should pat me on the back. I kept my mouth shut.
I pat him on his back.
And he says, but realistically speaking, I mean, I knew Daddy. I knew exactly what he wanted. And if you decide to throw chains around your neck and throw yourself at the bottom of a lake, as she's attempting to do with her beliefs, the understanding that spirits can't see her, so be it. That doesn't make it accurate. And it also doesn't mean that we need to entertain it.
What do you suggest?
Oh, you don't want my suggestions. Speaking of which, I'm also not a part of your group officially, so that's another reason why I remained quiet.
I just wanted to know that she is a walking target for the AC whatever.
Of course, I completely understand.
I
Well,
do care about her, but she does use a bath more frequently.
Correct, and you missed an opportunity if that's what you're attempting to do as a bleeding heart. She did wear something different. So
I did like her outfit.
Something in that took.
Her clothing did look nice. Give me a moment.
And when you say that, he immediately starts doing this and starts looking around.
Okay. She will, and she stands up to go look for Cass.
Oh, and the person that you spotted was actually at the meeting the other day.
Oh.
I know you got distracted by the debate of beliefs and cleanliness and over breakfast.
And okay. Is it? I have a list of people that were there. Hold on. You said it wasn't Aaliyah. It wasn't Mr. Vidius or the Taipan.
Yeah, very clearly not Mr. Vidius. He would not fit in.
Was it Mr. Miles or Dame Isolda?
Yeah, it was Dr. Alexander Miles.
Okay. I want to talk to him too. I didn't get his first name. Can I find Cass?
She's not walking fast, but she's storming with purpose. Probably back to the elevators.
Shar will touch her shoulder.
What?
I like your outfit today. It's very pleasing.
That is all you wanted to say to me? Thank you.
Shar doesn't know what to say at this point. Can I say she brought her muffin?
Sure.
She gives her the muffin. I'm sure you're hungry.
It's a beast of a chocolate chip, big muffin.
She'll take it, but she just holds it.
I'm sorry that you were violated yesterday.
I appreciate the apology. And I realize that you yourself did not know. And perhaps I should have been more open with you guys. But at the same time, nobody asked. And there's a lot I don't know about the rest of you.
We should all meet in my room after breakfast. We all, except you, Cassandra, have had an exposition of our pasts. Are you willing to share with us?
Of course, you're my cousin.
Wonderful.
How can How can you protect me if you do not know nothing? And how can I protect you if I do not know nothing?
Exactly. Which is why we had an exposition. Unfortunately, we couldn't get a hold of you. But we'll remedy that in an hour or so.
Thank you. I appreciate it, Charlotte. If you excuse me, I would like to take a walk.
Mm-hmm. I will see you in an hour or so. And then Char will retreat.
Yeah. Cassandra will just
And
walk around the estate.
The hotel?
and she wants to go talk. Well, first she grabs another muffin before they're all gone,
Oh, sure.
and then she wants to go talk to the Dr. Alexander.
Okay. So you go to walk over to talk to Dr. Alexander, and you see Az at the other end of the. It's again, it is very much like a restaurant. He's actually talking to twins right now.
Girls.
Yes.
Char scowls a little bit, but she goes to talk to Dr. Miles.
Okay. So he sets his fork and knife down. He actually has a small stack with syrup and sausage and a little bit of eggs that he's been working on, looking and with a tablet kind of open in front of him as he was looked like he just happened to be watching a video about something. It's not your typical YouTube video. It looks like whatever it was came from a conference or something. He's an educated man. So apparently he's getting caught up on something, but he looks to you and he says, "Oh, and he stands. I forgot your name." Holds out his hand.
Charlotte Laurel. And you're Dr. Miles, I presume.
Yes, but Alexander is fine for now.
Right. Alexander. May I sit with you?
Of course.
Okay, Char takes a seat. Were you invited here by Aaliyah, if you don't mind me being so frank?
I was, yes. As I said before, upstairs I'm, and he kind of quietly shows the same token that you guys have.
Okay, she'll show her Coven of Obscura token as well.
Right.
What brings you out this way?
I'm not entirely sure. I think if I'm going with my gut, I think our benefactors wanted me here. I guess maybe for additional assistance. Clearly, this seems to affect our host and some of your members.
Definitely. And it doesn't affect you?
Not specifically, no.
Well, where are you from?
I am out of Providence, Rhode Island.
Oh, so up the coast from Savannah,
Correct.
Georgia.
Mm-hmm.
He said correct or you said correct?
No, he said correct.
Oh. How did you know where I was from?
I got here about half a day before you. I had a conversation with our host.
I see. Okay. How do you know them besides, and she'll gesture towards the token.
Right. He says, I was actually approached by our host at my place of employment. I work for the Lippitt House Museum in Providence, Rhode Island.
I see. And you're familiar with the host's people?
I am now, yes. I obviously wasn't then. But she apparently had some sort of connection or connections to the order that I'm with. And that's how she found out about me and offered me the opportunity.
I see. I don't know many people of the order. But do you know a Dylan Lowe?
He said, yes, actually, I do.
Okay.
Not.
Just curious.
He's not a part of our group, however.
I see.
He is a part of mine.
No, I imagine he's not part of this group. He's kind of cantankerous and secretive.
I don't know if I'd call him cantankerous, but very secretive, yes, especially with the changes that have happened within the past month and a half.
Absolutely.
He tends to work with our nocturnal friends on a not quite so quid pro quo basis, which may be confusing why you think he's cantankerous.
Fair. What do you think about all the things that have occurred in the past month?
Well, originally terrifying. But fascinating at the same time. I admittedly, I am alarmed about the additional oversight, but I have to say it almost seems like it's a logical outcome. It doesn't seem like with the way technology was going, as well as the longevity of everything, that it was going to stay hidden for forever.
I concur. Things were getting much more difficult to hide, for sure.
Correct. I'm sorry, if you don't mind me asking, you are the same as Aaliyah, correct?
I am, yes.
Okay. That's kind of what I thought. That's what I was picking up. I just wanted to make sure. And then your other friend, he
is not.
So then why is he tied into this little conference thing?
He is my partner.
And so he turns around and he looks at the guy and he says, okay, far be it from me to say who you can and can't be with, but you're with the knight and the guy with the twins?
I'm sorry. The guy with the twins I am with. The knight, no. We are in a group together, a lot like your friends.
Oh.
Museum friends?
Right. Which would be similar to Aaliyah then, correct?
Yes. No, they... I'm getting all confused. Cade is a friend. Tom is my partner.
Okay, so we've established that. I am definitely clear there.
Okay. Then what were you asking?
Are you familiar with our nocturnal friends?
Yes.
And how they have different religions in there? So are you like that, just a different religion?
Essentially, yes.
Okay. Starting to make some sense now. Okay.
We've worked together to rid our hometown of particular nuisances that were dangerous.
Okay. All right. That would make sense then. Did you, have any other questions for me, or was there anything I could help you with? Before the meeting, of course,
Of course. Would you like to exchange numbers?
Oh, sure. That's not a problem. So he pulls out a business card and just hands it to you.
I'm assuming Charlotte has a business card too for
Yes.
her estate.
Mhm.
And they exchange.
Okay, yeah. So
It was a pleasure talking with you, and I look forward to seeing you at the meeting.
of course. And I will see you then.
Char will then go up to Az,
Mhm.
take his arm, and gently pull him away from the twins.
So they are almost the spitting image of the was the double mint gum twins.
Okay.
I knew you were going to say double mint. I was like, if Jerome says double mint.
Yep. So they look very, very similar. And so as you start, pulling him away, and he says, "Love, I've got one for you."
They're too young for you. And she just pulls him away.
And he says, "Are you sure? We've still got plenty of time." And he looks at you and he says, "It looks like you're fully recovered."
She gives him like a look. When we're together, there's no canoodling.
Okay. Roll your charisma and leadership.
Okay. Okay. And this might be silly, but I am rolling a will for an auto.
Okay.
And a difficulty 6, you said?
Sure. Mm-hmm.
Two successes.
So he sighs, and as he, walks away, he does like one of these, like, sort of thing, and
Char
and walks with you.
Swats his hand down.
So it's just like, what are you doing? I told you I was getting you. I told you I was getting you one. I figured we would have partners on this one.
I don't swing that way.
Are you sure?
Yes, I'm very sure.
So he takes a moment to smell your armpit. No, that is Dial.
She rolls her eyes. Like,
Admit it, I'm charming.
you're losing charm by the second.
Though we can change that.
Oh, can we?
So he starts tugging you to the elevator.
I think I'll take the stairs, darling.
That would be a good idea. I'll join you.
She takes the stairs.
It's private.
She is promptly mostly ignoring him. Like, she's a little bit ticked at him.
Okay.
She knows that he's flirted with women and been with other women while they've been together, but he's never flirted in her presence really before. So she's
okay. So 5 successes for his charm.
Oh goodness. Okay. Do I need to roll against that, or
you could roll your available willpower.
Okay, I have 4 willpower.
I was gonna say you have 4 willpower. There's no way you're beating 5 successes.
Yep. Okay. So nope, I lose.
Yep. So he wears you down since you decide to take the long way. Eventually, he's not forceful or anything of that nature, but he plays out a little bit with, cutesy little things, like occasionally like kissing your neck or your shoulder, or poking in almost inappropriate places, like at your side or something, to try and get you to smile or loosen up or whatever have you. By the time you get like a floor down from where you were at, he's managed to wear you down, it's a makeup session or makeout session in the stairwell.
Okay. By the time they're done, I'm assuming they head to the room, finish up. She lets him know, I'm still mad at you.
So Joe, you eventually wake up.
It's like what, like 5 or 6? I don't even know. When the
No,
sunset
it's
is.
actually about like 1 p.m. right now.
Ugh,
Okay.
that is not ideal.
You have hit that wall where you have mentally hit your snooze button, and you just can't get any more sleep.
Ugh. All right. She's gonna get up and realize that she's hungry, unfortunately.
Famished, as a matter of fact.
Would you say famished?
Famished, yes.
Okay. Yeah, so unfortunately, she's gonna go look at the mini fridge and see whatever snacks are up in there.
Okay.
Because
The mini
Yeah.
fridge mostly just has alcohol.
alcohol.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
all right.
can, however, order room service if you'd like.
No, I'm not gonna do that. All right, so what I'll do is she'll get dressed and stuff, and basically just kind of text, I guess, in their group text. What's the plan? Are we just waiting for tonight? Like, what's up?
Shar would then put in the chat, we should have a meeting with Cass in my room as soon as everyone can make it.
Okay. When and in an hour? Question mark. Send.
Shar will put, sure. Everyone else at everyone? Question mark.
So
Sly will
while
be like-
Sly and Cade were still finished up like their workout or whatnot, you both
Yeah.
hear the bling at the same time coming from your phones.
Yeah,
Well-
so Sly will chime in like, yep, I'll be there.
Cool. Well, I can't sleep in anymore. I tried. So I'll see you guys in an hour. So, yep. That's pretty much it. I mean, no, she's not even gonna take a shower. Nope. She's basically just gonna wait, raid the mini fridge, and just wait to go to Shar's room.
Okay. All right. Well, then at that point, we're just meeting at Shar's presidential suite because it's got the room obviously. So even though you can't see it, it's in the actual bedroom portion of the presidential suite. Az has cleaned up everything. He's got the bed straightened up and pillows back on the bed and so on and so forth.
Mm-hmm. Shar would have helped with that. I think Shar would have ordered some like snacks, like a cheese
Sure.
and cracker fruit tray for everybody to nibble on while we talk.
Charcuterie board.
Yes.
There you go.
And Joe is very uncharacteristically like scarfing it down. He is at the tray and just eating the cheese, like, because she doesn't know how to stop. Really, she's not mastered that sort of habit yet. So
Do I need to order more?
what? No,
I can order you a cheeseburger.
no. I'm full now. I'm good.
Yeah, at that point, Az just waves Charlotte off.
Yeah.
And he's just like, just play with your friends. I'll take care of it.
Cassandra, before she arrives, will text Shar and ask her if Az is going to be present during their powwow.
She'll say yes, but not sitting with us. But I can ask him to leave, but I don't want to. As in, like, he'll go
Go find some
gallivanting.
gum.
Yeah. She's going to tell Charlotte she would prefer him not there because he is not part of the covering. Oh, and we lost her.
I lost people. Is it me?
Okay, bye.
Yeah, unfortunately it was.
Okay, I'll be right back.
Okie doke.
Dish.
Oh, and Kate absolutely went and showered before this meeting.
Yeah. Same with Sly.
Sure.
Joe totally did not.
Okay.
You back? Okay. Yeah, she will tell
Sorry.
Shar that she would prefer him not there because he is not part of the coven, and she feels that he should not to know all of their deepest secrets.
Okay. Hmm.
I didn't realize we were a coven.
The Coven Obscura. It's on our business cards.
Yep.
We're a family.
Well, the token, anyways. Yeah.
The token,
Yeah. Yeah, which is a old-timey business card.
Shar will say this is a private meeting. If Az could go get she nicely uninvites him.
Okay, so he says, so let me get this, let us have an understanding here. So
Mhm.
you're attempting to kick me out of our room because your little friends have to have a conversation that I'm already aware of. You know, we talk.
Shar pulls him into the bathroom or something.
Oh, there we go.
Cass,
Can I just say yes and yell at that after he says that sentence? Because that's very accurate. Just saying, like it's the truth.
Do we hear the sound of closing handcuffs coming from the bathroom?
I know. I think you make Cass uncomfortable.
Gone. But if you would like, I could go spend some quality time with the twins.
And she just kind of
Let me play devil's
gestures him
advocate.
out.
It's just flirting. There's nothing gonna come of it. It'll be okay.
Doubtful.
Well, I hope you have an open relationship then.
Oh,
Oh,
and
she froze.
and dropped.
No.
Oh,
Oh, I can hear her. Oh,
Are you?
am I back?
Nope.
I don't know. Are you?
She definitely is not.
Nope.
Okay.
Froze again.
oh.
Bye.
Mm.
I just had a really just had a funny realization is that Char's dilemma right now is literally bros before hoes.
Froze before.
So to clarify, when you dropped off, you want him to go then?
Can I say I've changed my mind? She's going to say to Cass in the text, I'm afraid I can't do that. It's our room.
Then can we meet somewhere else?
Yes, we can. Where do you suggest?
What about the conference room that we were in before?
It is not my conference room.
Fine, then come to my room.
Change of plan? We'll meet somewhere else.
He says, all right, well then. I'll be back in about 2.5, 3 hours, I suppose.
Can I clarify? Are we already in Char's room?
Everybody but Char
and
Cassandra.
Cassandra is refusing to come to this room just because of one person.
Correct.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
He's-
I don't want to accommodate that. I think it's extremely unfair that I'm gonna tell this to Cassandra, or sorry, not Cassandra. Charlotte. I don't think it's like fair that we're trying to like accommodate one person out of all of this, and she can't come here. Why? We're already here. She can go up 2 flights of stairs and come here.
I'm trying to be accommodating. Cass was going to give us an exposition of her past.
Okay,
Like
why
we
can't
did-
she do that here? Why is she not wanting to come here? We're
Cassandra,
all already here.
So Tom just kind of does this.
Cassandra's
And points down to him.
Should have known.
Wait, no. I'm sorry, I don't understand. What do you mean by this?
Tom is pointing at himself.
So she won't come here because of you?
That's correct.
Okay, so why can't you just F off for like 2 hours in the hall or something? Like,
I have offered to go elsewhere, but my lovely Charlotte does not wish to see that happen.
okay, so Charlotte, and she's frozen. Oh,
I'm not
Oh.
frozen.
sorry. I thought you were.
For once.
I thought you
For
were.
once, I'm not.
She was just perfectly still.
Look, I like Cassandra and stuff, but you know what? We're all already here. I don't think it's right that she's having us all accommodate around her and where she wants to meet. I'm not doing that. She needs to come up here and actually realize that we're here already, and then he can just, go elsewhere for a couple hours.
What was it that happened, if you don't mind my asking? Why is she put off by you, Tom?
Because she smells. Or previously did, anyways. I mean,
He said as much at breakfast.
Because you have an odor, or she has an odor. Like, who cares? It's
That was the
a
point. I was
bodily
making.
function. Who cares?
Joe, if you've just woken up, Cassandra let us know that she is very upset with us because they're forcing her to clean up was violating certain statutes of her religion. And so this is, I'm assuming, a chance for us to talk that out.
Yes.
I would really love to talk this out because I don't think it's fair that she's expecting everybody else to accommodate her. I would be more willing to accommodate if I understood a little bit more about it. But at the same time, though, her being unwilling to bend across other things is not reasonable. So it goes both ways on that.
So on a certain level, I do agree. On the other hand, I was not aware that the makeover was offensive to her. And
Yeah, nobody did, because nobody knows enough about her to even understand that was offensive in the first place. So why is she getting mad at us?
yes,
All right, enough. I will sacrifice. As Tom, you may go do whatever you wish. So we can have our meeting or whatever, and Cass can come, and we'll have this discussion and get it out of the way.
I think that accommodating her in this moment will give us the opportunity to show her that we are.
No, we are understanding, we are accommodating, but at the same time, she also needs to communicate. Okay, we can't
That's
assume
why she's coming here.
certain things. Yeah, no, she's not coming here. She's wanting to go to her own room so she can avoid somebody else. This dude.
Well,
That's not
Char
fair.
has already asked Tom to leave. Tom,
Yeah,
would
that's
you
great.
mind?
So she can come here. But again, the point is more of the, well, we don't know if you don't tell us situation. So you can't be mad at us.
Totally got blown so far out.
Yeah, she got blown. Like, it's not fair for her to assume that we are going to try to accommodate her out of all of this. Like, it goes both ways.
And I think we are all on the same page. I think we agree with this. The thing is, though, is that we have unknowingly stepped on a member of our coven's feelings. We have done a wrong, and this is an opportunity for us to
done a wrong
Yes.
when you don't know when you're doing wrong.
That-
Like, really?
Which is why. Stop. That is why we're having this meeting. Enough for now.
Fine. I'll leave it until she gets here, and then I'll really.
How dare you have hurt feelings?
How dare I be offended that we have to accommodate somebody else for one thing?
It is.
Yes, that's strange that you're offended that we're accommodating a friend
Weird.
for one thing. It is strange.
Weird.
The way that you're acting is extreme. It's like you
I think
that
it's
she punched
weird.
you in the face.
I think it's
Calm
weird
down.
to try to accommodate one person and she
Weird. No, it
can't
isn't.
compromise in any way herself.
You don't know why. That's
So
why
Tom-
we're trying to talk to her.
So
Okay,
Tom leans.
let's do it.
Tom leans in, and he says, "So clearly you have your hands full, but you and I need to have a conversation later." He just politely kisses her cheek, and he steps outside.
Mm-hmm.
So as soon as Cassandra gets the all clear, she will come up. She'll enter.
She gets the all clear.
Yeah, she'll come in. So she arrives.
Shar is obviously upset, but holding her tongue.
Joe is pacing frustratingly, but not saying anything.
Cade is in a striped shirt because he is apparently playing referee.
Charlotte, I appreciate you having Tom leave. Only because I do not feel that he has the right to know my past.
Of course. Shall I start?
Please.
Cassandra, I am one of the reborn.
Yes, I gathered that as much from last night.
I have been alive for about 2,000 years. And I served first Cleopatra, and then I was asked to be a member of ISIS so that I could help heal mental and physical wounds. I was a doctor. I've been a doctor in many lifetimes. I currently own an estate where I live in luxury that I've worked very, very, very hard to create and keep alive. There's not too much to say. I've lived and done many different things. I've died several times, and as a reborn, I come back.
So I am curious. Are you born as a mummy? Because
No.
when you say mummy, I think of the wrappings in Egypt and the tombs, and is that where you came out of?
No. No one remembers the exact process of how we're created. No more can be created.
So you were just a normal human before.
Yes. I just had skills that Horus needed, and I was created to live forever.
Oh, so you were granted by the gods. That makes more sense to me.
Essentially, yes.
What is it like to live for so long?
That is a difficult question to answer. It is both joyful and exhausting, and at times you wish for death because of the cruelties in the world. And at times you find that spark of joy and you wish to live forever.
I would think it would be hard to watch loved ones die over and over again.
It is very, very hard.
I can have empathy for you. You walk a very difficult path.
Thank you for saying that.
Thank you for sharing it with me. My background is not as extensive, but I was born in the swamps of Louisiana. My parents were Haitian and Jamaican. I grew up in the voodoo religion. Though I never met any of my ancestors, but I had heard that there had been seers, which is not uncommon in the voodoo. I've always been kind of plagued with the spirits since I was a child, not to the extent that I am now. The reason why these make up is that in our belief, when we are dealing with the spirits of the dead, these are human spirits. We wear the makeup, so they do not know what we look like. So it makes it harder for them to find us when we are in our own sanctums. I do not go out into public without some form of covering, whether it's with a veil, a shawl, or with the paint. The reason I was so upset last night was that none of you asked me why.
Were
You
you
all just said,
expecting us to ask you why in front of everybody?
yes, I expected you to pull me aside and ask me why. None of you were
No.
willing.
I don't know you well enough to set you aside to ask you why.
But you should have, Joe. How long have we
No.
been? How
Why
long have
should
we?
I have? Why should I have?
Because I would have done the same to you.
Really?
Yes, I would. I did not demand that you
You're
compromise
asking.
your vampiric stuff and not arrive with us together.
I'm
You
not going to
left.
reveal that stuff in front of everybody.
Then
Like, it's nothing like that.
you
And I get
revealed
that
it
it's for
to
you.
us.
No, look. No. Stop for a moment, okay? And think about the situation that we were in at the moment.
Why are you so abrasive?
I don't like having to try to accommodate one single person because we don't know them well enough to try to accommodate them.
So then
You
I
have
shall
all of the
never
no.
accommodate you again.
You had all of these expectations of us, and we didn't know to have these expectations for you.
You never asked me.
Why would I
None of
ask you in
have
that
asked
particular
me.
moment?
We are
You
all
should have.
here. We are all here now
No.
Pulled
to
me
help
aside.
and
No.
figure this
Should have
out.
pulled me
Nope.
aside
I'm
and
not going
asked
to
me.
ask you in front of everybody else your business or pulled you aside like you're
You
asking
could
us
have
to.
asked me why I was refusing, and I would have told you.
That's a no. No, you went to this place and you had these expectations for us that you did not tell us about in the first place.
I was not told about this place.
Neither were us. None of us knew what to happen, and you're getting mad
None
at
of you
us.
guys were asked
You're
to
getting mad at
compromise.
us for not understanding why you were upset in the first place. Like we've been around for a little bit, but we don't know each other that intimately enough to understand where you were coming from. And I appreciate that now you're going through that. I do. And we've all had history. I appreciate where you are coming from, but you have unrealistic expectations of us because we didn't know you at the time.
They are not
We didn't.
unrealistic, Joe.
No, they are unrealistic because we don't know your specific
You-
business and line of work.
You are arguing with me because you allowed them to compromise who I am and what I believe.
I didn't allow them to do anything. No. Do
you
not place that
all
blame on me.
did.
Do not place that blame on me. I did not allow them to do anything.
I would have never, Joe, never allowed that to happen to you. Never.
How are we
Not
supposed to
once.
know what offends you if you don't know, or we don't know and anticipate that?
Because
You
I
are
would have
putting too much expectations onto us, and we don't have
Why?
that type of relationship.
Why is it so hard to just pull me aside and ask me why I was being so
Oh,
difficult?
it sounds simple now to do that, but not at the
Mm,
time. Not at the
no,
time.
it is always
2020,
simple. No,
you can say that
I can't
now, but
accept
not
that.
at the time. Not at the
No,
time.
I
That's
cannot accept that.
unrealistic.
No, it's not. Because you guys are supposed to have been my friends, but I guess you were never my friend.
No, you're assuming things. I
No,
don't
I
have
don't.
friends with
Really?
anybody. I have colleagues, and I have you guys. And at this point, like, you're assuming a lot. You're assuming a lot.
I think it's good that we've gotten this out. However, I think the main reason I think why we're here is in order to have this respect for each other. Cass,
Hmm.
if we had known, we would not have let that happen to you.
Exactly.
I think that is
If we
absolutely
had
fair.
known.
We did not know, and that is our fault for not asking. However,
No, I'm not taking
well,
fault on that.
look,
If I didn't know,
Go.
I'm not taking fault on that.
You are
Listen.
not helping.
Listen, it's not
I
like
don't
you're
care.
not going to be
Why are you
fine.
even
This-
here?
I am going to leave for now, guys. I am sorry, but I cannot be in the room with her. She is going
Yeah,
to be.
no. So she's playing the victim card about not letting us know what the fuck was happening in the first place.
Well, if she's playing the victim card, you're doing a fantastic job of playing the bully card.
Yeah, you know what? Because I don't stand for shit like that.
Stand for caring about a friend?
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
a bizarre
Joe's gonna walk away at
argument.
that point too.
Ugh, strange.
I think I'm gonna go after Cassandra. Yeah, just to talk with her.
She'll talk to him.
Okay.
Shar just rubs her temples like,
Oh yeah, I knew that was gonna happen.
oh,
I promise I love you, Shelly. I do. This is all that the character, I promise, okay?
I don't think this personal. It's all in character. I've been in drama and plays too many times to take anything.
It's okay. I have been in other circumstances. I just wanted to know this is purely
it in
in character.
character, then.
Okay, I love you. I love you.
I love you too.
But yeah, I think Kay will hustle after Cassandra. Cass, wait.
What is it? Are you
He'll-
going to be with me as well?
No, that is not my intention. Do you mind if we talk in a stairwell, someplace a little bit less in the middle of the walkway?
watch out for the bubblegum twins.
Uh-oh.
Sorry, I couldn't resist.
That would be preferable, yes.
Okay. And I'll kind of go to a stairwell and just kind of I'll take a seat on the top step. And I'll say, you were not there when we had this discussion before, but I do want to let you know my circumstances. I was the heir to a small, minor nobility, nothing really worth speaking of, but I lost my sister, and I felt that it was my duty to keep her safe. And it was through that I ended up on the path that I find myself now. I'm not quite as old as Shah, but I have sworn an oath to protect, to redeem myself through service. And while there are things that I do not understand, I'm not a perfect person. But I can honestly tell you, Cass, I am sorry. I did not know what the makeup meant to you. If I had known, I would have made different choices.
It's not that I expected you guys to read my mind. It's not that. And I do not expect you guys to know what's going on with me at all times. That
Yeah.
is unrealistic. But pulling someone aside and asking them why,
Yes. No,
and it's not like we've had time to really bond as a group. We've had so much stuff going on. And then
it's
for Joe to go after me like that, I viewed her as part of my coven. Does she not realize what a coven is?
No.
It is
Sorry.
sacred.
So our coven is definitely a new one. Yes, Joe can be abrasive. I can see her point, but I also understand when she goes too far. The reason I was talking about the makeup was not because I wanted to further belay that point. It was more to let you know that now that I do understand, I will do my best to make sure that that does not happen to you again.
And I appreciate that. So,
Yeah.
are you a reborn as well, like Charlotte?
Not quite. It's a little. I
Or are you more like Petra?
No, I guess probably closer to Shah than to Petra, but I am. I do come back, but it's more of it's the nightly oath that I serve. There is some religion sprinkled into it, but it's a different, same, I guess same end result, but different means.
So, you can understand the religion aspect of my own.
Absolutely, I can.
And I appreciate that. And I can appreciate your own beliefs. I already know Sly's background. I guess I hold him most accountable.
I
Because he knew more about me than the rest of you. And I felt that he should have protected me more than he did.
Did he know about your religious views?
To be honest, I don't know.
I think one of the interesting things about meeting Sly is I have met very notable people in my years being alive. Can't say I've ever met too many fallen angels or devils. It's very interesting to see how
Different they are.
based on the book, the big book, the one with the
Yes.
big B on it, you'd expect them to be a little different.
You know that my religion is also based on Christianity. We have
Hey, same these.
very well, of course, the Catholicism is very heavily based in Buddhism.
Mhm.
So yes,
Yeah. I mean,
he is
between
very much different than Tom. I don't care for Tom. Something
Tom,
about him rubs
yeah.
me wrong.
Something about him rubs Sean wrong too. I might say. Yes, I said it. I
I don't trust him like I trust Sly.
I think that is fair. I think though that as much as he might even deny it, I think Sly is more like us than he probably even he realizes. And that means he will make mistakes, and I think we will all make mistakes. I think it's natural for uh, even with close family, even when I was with my family, we did not always get along.
Oh no,
There-
I don't expect us all to get along at all times.
Yeah.
I mean, that's unrealistic.
Yeah.
And I mean, I'm sorry if I upset Shar by asking Tom to leave. If Tom was part of our coven, that would have been different. But he's not. And
Yeah.
he is not privileged to know me more than what he already knows.
No,
That
and
is just between us.
yes, no, I understand. I truly do.
He
I
is just her lover, and that's where he needs to stay.
Yeah, it was so weird the time I called them and they were. It was very awkward. But yes, but
No, I don't want that picture.
okay, yeah, very good. In the in the efforts of making sure that the bond is repaired between you and I. Would you like a hug? Are you a
I
hugger?
normally don't like to be touched, but I will allow it this time.
You could do an air hug.
No, she'll let him hug him, and she tenses up. A lot of it's just because she's not used to physical contact. But yeah, perhaps I should return and apologize for my outburst.
I think, honestly, I'm not really sure what the best course of action is at this point. There was a lot of yelling, but I think if we're yelling, it still means that everybody cares. But for now, let's.
I doubt. I don't know. I don't know what to do about Jill. She is a conundrum I cannot figure out. I want to. I like her. She is brass, yes.
She is absolutely a firecracker. But for now, let's go back, and we will deal with it one step at a time.
Very well. Thank you for coming for me. You guys are so different than anybody I have been around. Mostly people do not care.
I think that's a shame.
And she'll let him escort her back.
Did you know that despite how big and buff Sly is, he cannot bench press that very much. It's all beach muscles.
What are beach muscles?
It's like he looks big, but he's like a
spaghetti arms.
Yes, but it's like it looks like a bull, but it's got the strength of a chicken.
Well, I know the strength of the chicken. There's not very much.
Yeah. I believe it. And yeah, we'll go back.
Shall I Sly's arms when they go back in?
Oh, you know what? Actually, before we go in, I'm going to say, before we go in there, because I'm usually pretty bad at noticing these things. Are you and Sly? What is that relationship? Are you two romantic?
Absolutely.
No.
No.
Why?
Okay. Now, I honestly was not sure. Everyone else in this group is so active, and it's been a while. So honestly, I can't tell most of the time. I didn't even know that Sean the Tom wear thing. It's very confusing. But yeah, that's good to know.
Did he say something?
No, it was more you two have a vibe. Sometimes I see it might be my imagination. However, are you interested? Do you need a wingman?
She's just gonna look like at you like you are speaking a totally different language that she has no idea how to understand.
Okay, so Wingman. So I recently watched this movie called Top Gun.
I'm
And
trying to stay in character, and I can't, George. You make me laugh so hard.
oh, sorry. Yeah, we'll go into the room.
No, go, don't keep going.
Okay. No, actually, I haven't seen Top Gun all the way through. It's always with commercials on TV, and then something explodes, and we have to go handle it. But I'm pretty sure Wingman is somebody who is there to help somebody else uh, achieve romantic success. That I'm pretty sure that is what Top Gun is all about.
I will have to watch this movie to see what that is about.
Yeah, it's a big romance. They're all playing volleyball. It's all about yes. And so I'm not sure which of the two characters you and Sly would be, but if you are interested, let me know, and I can try to help you gun to the top. I should watch the movie.
To be honest with you, I've never really thought about it.
And I guess that would be kind of weird. He can kind of just talk to us in our heads.
Do you think he can hear our thoughts at any time?
Oh, I sure hope not. This conversation would be really weird. I'm gonna think. Like,
Yeah, she's gonna. Yeah, she's just gonna kind of, that almost kind of like awkward, nervous, like she's trying to decide which way to go, and then she just goes into the room.
oh, you're gone, and I'll go into the room too.
Yeah, that's when she's gonna look at Sly because of that conversation. She's gonna look at him completely different. She'll lie the arms, but yeah, she's just gonna kind of
start counting his abs.
Yeah.
I did a drawing. Because Jerome stepped away,
Yeah. But yeah, she's gonna give you a very odd look.
Oh, you're back. Good. Joe, stepped out, but good that you're back. Why are you looking at me so strange?
Oh,
While
no reason.
Cade and Cass were talking, Charlotte would have apologized to you, Sly, for the morning.
Oh. Yeah, he would have been like, no apology necessary. Thank you, but I know you have that curse, and that's going to happen until we resolve it. So weird things like that are just bound to happen from time to time.
Apologies anyway. Okay, we can skip ahead again. Sorry.
I love your drawings. I do. I just love your drawings. Yeah. So yeah, she'll just kind of shake her head at Sly and just go sit down awkwardly.
Well, Kate, good job at bringing her back. Can you do that with Joe?
I can try, but if I don't come back in 5 minutes, I'm going to need you to come and look for me.
Will do.
Look
Yell
for
out my name. You know the drill.
Look for the fresh
that's fair.
tilled ground.
Yeah. I'll be lying on the ground in a crater.
Be careful if she screams at you. She has been known to freeze people that way.
That's true.
I think maybe we should give her space. She seemed a little hangry when she was eating all of the cheese. Perhaps she just needs a burger.
Snickers.
Oh, speaking of which, while all that was going on, a pizza arrived.
Oh.
It was an extra large.
Charlotte will order a burger, though, to be sent to Joe's room with fries.
And a shake. Don't forget the shake. I want to apologize to you, Charlotte, for my outburst.
Thank you.
I know
This
that
was
you guys are trying, and I don't understand, Joe. I do not expect you guys to accommodate my each and every needs. And I don't know why she doesn't understand that it is not rude to ask somebody why. If I
I'm
didn't want to
wondering.
answer you, I would just tell you it's none of your business. But I mean, just to ask.
I'm
I
wondering
think
if that's something that she herself hasn't really experienced based on how she's had to live for many, many years. And so to her, it seems strange, pointless, even maybe stupid to do that for you, even though it seems to her like just such a minor thing. To you, of course, it's a major thing, and that's something that we're all needing to
Well, yeah,
understand.
because we accommodated her. Charlotte changed her flight so that she could continue to keep up her appearance. That's compromising and accommodating.
She probably sees it differently. I understand where you're coming from, but she's going to look at it a little differently. We need to look at this not really rationally, as strange as that is, but we have to cater to each other's perceptions, pasts, and presents, which is
I
harder than you'd think. But, well, we can do
no,
it.
I don't think it's harder than we think. It
Well,
is only harder if we make it harder.
I, I do think that this kind of friction is always it's always possible in a group like this. You know, it's bound to happen today. It may happen a week from now. Perhaps what we should do in the future is we should have a word or a code phrase that we use in order to let everyone in the group know that, hey, something is uncomfortable and we need to stop. A word that lets us know that you need to be safe. A safe word, perhaps.
But I'm glad you
Um,
didn't say that we need a talking stick because I think Joe would have hit all of us with it.
oh yes, no, we should not definitely not arm her with a stick. But if we can agree on a word or something that lets you know everybody know, hey, we have reached a point where we need to talk about this. I think that might be that might be a good idea.
Just go look at Charlotte for that.
I do still think we need to keep up appearances in certain areas that we go as well.
We'll
But
need to
I
find a
like
way.
the idea. Well, Cass and I discussed that she has a shawl, you said, that
You
you
guys have
wear.
seen me wear it before.
Yes, but that she can wear a shawl.
All
It's
right.
kind of like a veil, like at a wedding, the bride they put a veil over their face to hide their faces from the groom.
Right.
Um,
A veil, thank you.
and
The
I've
word was
I've
eluding me.
worn stuff like that before in the past. You
I
guys have all seen me.
I understand, but we did not know, and I did not know because of the way I dress and the way I live, that there was a dress code here. So we were all blindsided, and therefore we had a response: freeze, fight. We had all these different responses. Now we know that there are certain appearances for when we go places as a coven. We have a plan of action. I do like the code word though, but we all have to be understanding, as I believe Sly was trying to say.
No, I agree.
Even of Joe's background, we still don't know a whole lot of her background, but she's had to hide her whole life, whereas you're unafraid of hiding who you are.
Can I make a like an empathy roll as far as Joe? Um,
Is
maybe
Joe in the
kind.
room?
No, Joe.
No,
No. It's more like an
So
understanding.
empathy wouldn't apply here then.
Okay, so it's kind of like
If you're, it's because
I'm trying to.
you're not actively in a
Yeah.
conversation with her, so it's going to be off mental traits. of some kind. So probably wits and something else.
Oh
Yeah, 'cause
shit! I was muted. Can she roll insight, maybe?
I don't have insight.
Yeah, I was gonna say I
Oh.
don't think she has it.
No, yeah, because I'm trying, because it's kind of like she's trying to understand where Joe's coming from. Like, Joe probably did not have a good upbringing, which she could herself understand because that would be something common that they would have.
Really, we
Yeah.
just need to have a conversation to ourselves. But
Yeah, I can't really advise on a roll set for that
Yeah,
because that was
okay.
all purely in character roleplay.
Yeah,
So.
okay. I can sympathize with Joe because I have a feeling that her upbringing was not not as good as others, which I can, like I said, I can understand that would, and if that's the case, that is common ground for us.
It did seem like her existence was very different from those around her, and she was scrutinized for that a lot.
Yes, that is a uniting factor in this group.
Well, of course, she had to hide what she was, who she was. I hide. We all hide who we really are.
But I believe the discussion, back to why we're called here by Aaliyah, is that world is disappearing, and whether or not we move forward with that.
Yes, I don't know.
How long will we be able to, in a way, cover our tracks?
That I do not
I
have an
believe
answer.
that will be a major discussion point tonight.
Do you think the hunters will continue to hunt all of us?
I think, considering my long life, that there will always be opposition in all things.
There's something I do not understand. They hunt supernaturals, but some of them are supernatural as well, are they not?
I think you will find very often that the people who are most in like dogmatic and vindictive and hateful are usually pretty hypocritical themselves.
Well put.
You're talking about the church.
No comment. No, it is absolutely the hypocrisy of the they see themselves as above the law, but they are in many ways more violent, more aggressive than the things that they hunt.
Then why can't we not fight back?
There's usually a lot more of them than us.
How? There's a lot more. There has to be more of us.
We also struggle uniting if you're talking about all
Mhm.
supernatural
But it
beings.
sounds like that might need to happen to survive.
Likely
might.
something that'll be discussed tonight.
Yes.
It
Yes, I
seems
am.
that these societies have existed for centuries, if not millennia, so getting everyone to suddenly shake hands and say, we're all on the same page, will
It'll be
difficult.
messy. Just like our relationships here, we all come from different backgrounds. It'll be messy. But hopefully we can come to some sort of alliance. That is the right word.
I think
Hopefully.
that is a good word. Perhaps our safe word should be coven. Because that's what we are.
Go for that.
I think that
We use
works.
that a lot, but we'll
That's
take it
true.
with context clues, maybe?
Maybe coven with capital C.
How do you
Capital
say
C
a
oven.
capital C?
Capital
No,
C oven.
just say coven with a capital C. It's a code phrase.
Or just maybe just a
phrase.
capital C. Sorry, I'm not
Or
there.
capital C.
All right. Well,
It's
are
a
we...
So where did Joe
working
go,
title.
anyways?
There we go. Working title.
Joe
can
went
read
to
it
the hotel bar.
Oh, okay.
She's just sitting up there, just twirling a drink because she doesn't drink alcohol. Really, just
Oh, all right.
stirring a straw.
Why don't you give me a perception and awareness check, difficulty 7,
Perception and awareness. All right.
or alertness? Sorry.
Oh, perception and alertness. Cool. All right.
Pull out the cannon, boys, steal us some wine. Tijuana Smalls and shake cans of beef. Sorry, that last little bit got Primus on my mind.
Hold on. I think I did it wrong. Oh,
Oh,
it's
so
slash
slash-
MM, not R. Sorry, or not R.
Yeah,
My bad.
not R.
Arg! Yar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gar.
Yeah, if Kate dies and comes back as a pirate.
2.
Okay.
As a shark morph.
So as you were down in the bar, Joe, you end up seeing that there is a sizable crowd of women down there, various ages, probably ranging from the late 20s to
70s.
perhaps mid 40s.
Okay.
You're looking at about 7. It looks like how many? You got 2 successes?
Yeah, 2.
They seem to be following somebody who's like egging them on, and it's
Can I just like kind of do a
it's
whole?
it's almost as
upper
if
number?
like it would almost be like if a bunch of women saw somebody that they had been fawning over, like a celeb kind.
Okay.
So it's like all of a sudden, like one of the Backstreet Boys steps out and they're like, oh my gosh, and then
Okay.
So
I'll just kind of like sit up from my bar stool and just kind of look around, try to see over the crowd a little bit,
sure.
type of deal.
Give me another check, difficulty 6.
Okay.
Wonder who that is.
I can make my guesses.
4.
Okay. It's Tom.
Gasp. In Spanish. Sorry.
I know. Yeah. L.
I'm Rachel's brain farting. I don't know who
That's
Tom is.
Char's angel.
I thought that was as.
Yeah. Well, no, Thomas is like.
Thomas is
His
mortal
mortal
okay.
names.
Yeah.
Oh,
His
okay.
Azazel is his celestial name. Thomas
Okay.
is human name.
Gotcha.
Yep.
Right. I just kind of like, just kind of.
So he seemed to be like paying for some drinks sort of thing, and so they're all like fawning after
over him.
Oh
yeah.
And in fact, why don't you give me a self-control check?
Oh, dang. All right.
Oh.
All right. Self-control.
Uh-oh. We're going
Ew.
to have another
That's
D&D.
especially ew, knowing the
Yeah.
relationship there.
Yes, exactly. I'm like,
We're
all
gonna
right.
have
It's
another
the pull.
HR
It's the
meeting.
supernatural pull. So self-control is.
Oh, that should be our safe
What
word.
is that under?
Discovery.
Is that conscious and conviction?
Oh,
Is that
yeah, that's what it would be under. Yeah,
What was
both
it?
of those?
What did you say?
self-control is actually one of those options there.
I don't have that on this sheet. I have conscious and conviction. So
That's it.
both of them.
No. I said that's it as a question.
Yeah, you should have 3 categories.
I have conscious, conviction, and courage.
Right.
Oh,
Am I missing something?
Yeah,
No.
because self-control would.
I don't
be
have that
if-
on this type of sheet.
Right.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah, 'cause
because
you-
it depends on the path of alignment, and so
Right.
your alignment.
I don't
is
have that virtue on the sheet. So
Right.
what am I rolling instead?
It's conscious, isn't
Conviction?
it?
the conviction,
It's
because
a
self-control and conviction are like the.
there you go. Yeah. I was
Conviction?
trying to look that up. Yeah.
Okay.
It's been so long I can't remember.
Okay. All right. So that's 4.
It's a difficulty 7.
1.
Oh, okay. So you can feel the pull. You haven't caved to it, but you can feel the pull. Like
I just kind of like, ooh,
Like basically,
Mm-mm.
what thwarts you is like at first you're
No.
like, oh,
familiarity ties.
right. At first you're like, oh, I get why Charlotte likes that. And then it was the memory of where your
Of
language
that.
came from, and then you went
Nope,
a
nope.
mental record scratch, just
Yep, pretty much.
and you're like, okay, no.
I'm gonna like finish my drink real quick and then just be like, no, bye, and just
Sure.
walks back up, and she's gonna head towards her room at this point.
Okay. So as you're heading back to your room, you see that crowd gets up to about 10, and then he starts to exit the bar, going someplace else.
As long as it's not around me.
Also, is there a burger at her room?
There is a lukewarm burger at your room as of this point.
I just kind of peel it off, and I'm like, am I hungry still? Probably.
Oh yeah.
I'm just gonna pick it up, put it in, go in, and then I'm just gonna scarf down that burger.
Okay.
They might have a microwave in the room.
No, don't need a microwave.
Oh, all right.
It's still warm. She's
Is it what?
just eats.
She's
doesn't understand.
She's gonna attack it like the little
Yes.
nom character.
Pac-Man, nom nom nom
Yep.
nom nom.
I was thinking like the creature comforts like little claymation face.
Yeah, she's
Okay.
hangry.
Okay, well,
That's it for me.
with that out of the way, then no one else doing anything.
To the meeting.
Okay, yep, to the meeting.
Yeah, I think Cass will go back to her room after having that conversation. She will remove some of the makeup, but not all of it.
Oh.
It is because the meeting is taking place at the early evening. So from that time frame when all that happened, a good 4 hours passed. Just to let you guys know.
We can roleplay as and if he ever comes back to the room.
He doesn't.
Like over chat. He doesn't.
Yeah, no,
Okay.
he does not. That's why I was emphasizing the time frame.
As in, we should go looking for him.
Oh no.
Oh no. Okay. Ah, then yeah.
She probably does not want to see him right now.
So-
There could be lots of tilled ground in the back of the estate.
Shar would have texted him that the meeting's over, but I'm assuming he doesn't come back.
No, yeah, there's no response. So the meeting comes up. Obviously, you guys go back to the same conference room that you were at. All right, so everybody who was present before, obviously with the exception of Petra, is there. So Mr. V, Taipan, Alea, as well as Dr. Alexander, and Dame Isolde is also there.
Jerome, who was Dr. Alex? Is it Dr. Miles?
Yes,
Yes.
Dr. Miles Alexander.
Okay,
Do
I
you
only,
do,
I only
your
wrote Dr.
bio-
Miles. Okay.
Bio real quick.
Sure.
Sorry, I was just making sure. I was like, I don't remember Dr. Alexander. I remember Dr. Miles. Okay.
So it's Dr. Alexander Miles or Dr. Miles Alexander?
Dr. Alexander Miles.
Sorry.
Okay.
And then Dame Isolde of the Withered Vows.
Mm-hmm.
Or the Withered Vow, I should say.
Is there time to talk or are we starting the meeting?
I'm getting some stuff prepared, so go ahead and if you guys need to talk.
Oh no, I was gonna talk to Dame Isolde, but
I'll
wait.
yeah, I mean, go ahead. That's fine. There would likely be a moment. I'm just trying to collect some stuff and condense it down into other areas so I can pull it back up as needed.
Charlotte would introduce herself since she didn't get a chance to the other night.
Okay. She's a very quiet one. And as I explained before, she is she has kind of that mantle.
Mm-hmm. Can I roll to see if Charlotte knows anything about the withered vows? Or is it too obscure?
It is too obscure.
Okay, then she's gonna ask about it.
Okay.
The organization, or whatever it is, the religion.
So she, when she speaks, it's a low tone. She doesn't project her voice. I don't want to say it's whispering, but it's close to that level. She doesn't feel the need to let everybody know her business clearly. And of course, she is a little gaunt, a little pale.
Okay.
Not undead looking, but she could probably almost pass for a vampire. In certain lighting or settings or whatnot. She would so trying to think. Why don't you give me a charisma and expression check to see what all you get out of it.
Okay, and I do have that what's it called? It's not a feat.
A merit?
It's a hand.
Merit, enchanting voice. Just so you.
Yeah, so you drop the difficulty by 2.
Okay, and it was charisma.
6 to start. So it would be 4 difficulty.
Okay, charisma and expression, you said?
Yes.
Okay. Four successes.
Nice. Wait, difficulty 4?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Yeah, enchanting voice is strong.
It is a good merit.
Mm-hmm. Especially when paired with the perfume of longing, but she didn't put that on.
You and Tom are made for each other. Just a bunch of stinky flowers. Man, you've hit Kate with that before.
Yes, I have.
By mistake, yes. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
No, it was to pull me out of my, I got Malkavian brain blasted.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, you...
Oh, did I do that when I wasn't here?
No, no, it was I fled the place, and then you...
Oh, yes.
Yeah, you hit me with the Axe body spray of attraction in order to, bring me...
To bring you back.
Yeah.
Also to distract the guard.
Yep, in the storage unit, yep.
Uh-huh, yep.
So before everybody got there, the other, group of Reborn, you guys were obviously there getting set up, getting set into positions or whatever have you. She quietly tells you that the moniker, the moniker does not come from an official order. It is something I have branded myself with.
And what does that mean then?
It is in remembrance of my former lover. But if you
That-
do not mind, I do not wish to delve into that.
Of course, I understand. My condolences, and I'm sorry to pry. Thank you for sharing with me what you did, though.
It is quite all right. I understand that there are many years sitting amongst this table. But perhaps we should focus on the contentious reborn that are coming today.
How exciting. And yes. Do you by chance know who is coming?
If my memory serves, it is Imhotep Sekem.
Do I recognize that name?
That is one that is too unique. No, I'm just kidding. No. That is quite possibly something you could roll for, yes.
Okay. What do I roll?
Give me, you don't have...
I have memory rolls. Or...
I mean, you could do that. I was actually asking if you had any lore specific to Mummy. Probably not. But you could roll memory if you'd like.
Yeah, I have memory. So, intelligence and memory?
Sure.
Or... Okay. And difficulty 6?
Yes.
Okay.
You cannot enchanting voice your own mind.
Not with that attitude.
Darn it. 7 successes.
Wow. Serious?
I have...
Yeah.
Well, I have a 4 in intelligence, and I have a 4 in memory, and so my 4 makes my 10s explode.
Dang. Woohoo.
That's a lot. You actually do recall who this person is. Oops. At one point in time, he was a servant directly to Horus.
Oh, boy.
From the sound of things, it sounds like he probably got some sort of promotion.
Fun. And it was Imhotep.
Imhotep Sekem. Or Seket, sorry.
Seket?
Yes.
Okay, just checking.
Spelling incoming.
Thank you.
Yeah, I heard second the first time. I was like, wait.
Yeah, no, that was my
I
bad.
spelled it right. Aha!
His dad invented Sekem.
Just writing that down.
Sure.
Do I remember anything else about him?
With that roll, probably everything that there is to remember from the time that you were with the Reborn.
Okay.
But yeah, I mean, he was one of the loyal, who always was loyal. He's not quite as old as you, but he's old. As Brittany says in the chat, she remembers what he smells like. And for
Yes.
Cassandra's sake, he smelled like sandalwood.
You know, just be glad you don't remember what your parents smelled like when they did it. Your great grandparents, and then some.
gonna say,
Balls.
Is Char's abs actually scent? Like, is that, like, oh, he smelled so good.
So good. Long, long man. I need to send that commercial to the chat.
It's not expecting a long man reference.
Okay.
That's Tom now in my head. He's the long man.
Long, yeah. Long. All right, well, but that's what she ends up indicating. She tends to keep a lot of it, obviously, close to her chest. You, from what little she gave you, you do, the fact that she willingly gives herself that moniker, and that's what people know her as, she's probably still haunted by it, and she doesn't want to forgive herself. That's probably some kind of driver. behind it.
Mm.
But as you were all waiting, the delegation that are loyal to Horus, the delegation of Horus specifically, has arrived. There are 3 that are here. 1 second. So the first one, obviously, who's taking the lead is Imhotep Seket. The other one is Nebet Khat, also known as the Vulture Queen. And they're obviously introduced as such. And then Menaku Sobek, the Crocodile's Fangs.
Ooh.
Is where are the spellings for that?
Coming up.
Oh, okay.
I need to copy them down here first. Boop. Okay, so here is the first one. Throw that out in the chat. Boom. And then here is the second one. Boop.
Hey, I spelled the second one right. Oh, I'm proud of myself.
Oh gosh, the only one I got right was the first one. Okay.
Charlotte, you could actually give a roll to see if you know anything about Nebet Khat or Menaku Sobek.
Okay, same intelligence and memory.
Yeah, that's all you really have got. Difficulty 7.
Jerome, would I be able to roll for any of this? Because I'm on the outskirts of this? No.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, it's because same reason why she couldn't figure out anything about Dame Isolde.
Okay. Would I know anything about, or was there a chance of me knowing anything about her because she's knighted?
Yes, 100%.
Oh, okay.
She's a part of your order, so yeah.
Oh, is she? Okay.
Well, in the sense that she is a Grail Knight.
Yeah, I was going to say, like, if she's
if you
So
have,
we spoke to
do you
the
have
wrong
any lore?
people.
I have occult.
That's 5 successes for Nebet Khat.
Woo.
Nice.
And then three successes for Crocodile Fang.
Crocodile Fang. Okay.
Meneku Sobek.
No, I just, it was funny the way you said it.
Crocodile Fang.
It was a little country. So it's like, yeah, I'm Egyptian. I'm from Egypt, Tennessee.
He's ornery because he got all them teeth and no toothbrush.
See, now I know.
Mama said.
You must be one of them Egyptian carnies. That was for the first one. I'm actually sending you these direct.
Okay.
And that is for the second. Croc Bang. He make my heart sing. Oh, Croc Fang.
Sorry.
So there you go. That's what you would know about them. That should tell you all you probably really need to know about their intentions for the negotiation.
Fun.
And George, did you have any lore or whatnot?
On my sheet, let's see. I have 4 dots in occult. I
and
don't
that's
see a
it.
lore skill, so I don't know if that counts.
Yeah. Well, occult is just kind of like, in general. You could. I'll give you a roll. Intelligence and occult. It's gonna be difficulty 8 though.
Okay. Are she and I friends on Facebook?
Definitely not.
Oh.
But nice try.
Okay. I sent her a friend request. She denied me. Okay, so intelligence and occult. Difficulty 8. Ooh, 2 successes.
Okay, well that's Vancouver by Night jumps in. Vampires and others. That is very true. Let me give you a modern snippet that you might know. I'm going to send that to you directly. That's going to come to you in Discord since I know it's what you use.
Okay.
Also,
Yeah,
when you get around to it, answer my freaking question.
Me?
Yeah, I'm teasing you. Yes, you technically. I sent it on the 3rd.
Oh snap! Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I thought
it's
like,
no worries. But yeah, that snippet right there is for her. If you want to add that to your notes somewhere, you can.
Okay.
That's kind of what you know about her in the modern era. So you got a little something that's probably accurate, but not accurate to the modern era, but maybe not so much like her past.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
This pleases Emote.
Emotepsica does not like to be touched.
He's going to open his mouth and release locusts. All right, well, they come and sit down. All 3 look very Egyptian with that nice kind of bronze skin to them. But they don't have any markings or any like funky makeup or something that's like trying to make them look hyper fantasy to Egyptian. They just look like 3 Egyptian business people. They're dressed nicely, accurate to what would be around.
So very similar to Shar then, because Shar has the bronze skin too.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Dark colored hair or whatnot. Where did her name go? So, Nebet Khan, she has a little bit lighter features, actually having blue eyes. So she may have been, she may have come from an era where the Greeks had populated, or not Greeks, but the Romans had populated Egypt in that area. So a little bit of a mix, but otherwise, yes, they've got that nice, kind of more bronze complexion sort of look to them. And they sit down, and of course, Aaliyah, motions for them to, to sit down. And at that point, the Taipan stands up, and he says, so that it is acknowledged, I will be the moderator for this particular conversation. Emotep sort of sneers a little bit at that commentary. He says, but this is between the reborn and the reborn in dysphoria, or otherwise culturally different immortals. And then he looks to either side as to who would like to open that. There we go. Oh, sorry. Even after taking a nap today, still yawning. Emotep indicates that he is willing to negotiate, but only if the Ishmaelites and others agree to a trial of legacies, which is a ceremonial contest of philosophy and rite, where each side presents their ancient truths, and the loser must concede ground.
Oh gosh.
Oh Lord.
Oh, what a nerd.
And I apologize. I'm taking notes. So what was its name again?
Emotep.
Oh, Imhotep. Okay. I missed it. Sorry.
That's okay. Now Brittany's all what? But it's WUT.
Yeah.
Shar just kind of looks at Aaliyah.
Well, if no one's going to offer anything up, then Aaliyah chooses to participate. And this is not something, obviously, that you have to role play out. It's going to come down to some roles, and I'll narrate I'll narrate basically what is being done. Charlotte in
Because I was inwardly panicking.
Well, what does that entail, really?
You're about to find out.
At a character, I don't understand what that even means. I mean, in character at that point, I don't
You're
know
about
what
to find
trial
out.
legacies. Okay.
Yep.
I might volunteer. I'm just saying.
That's where they're going to stick Joe up on the table with an apple in her mouth and put her on a spit.
You know what?
Yeah. So for Charlotte, Charlotte is asked to translate and perform parts of a long-lost rite.
Okay.
So for you, thankfully, this is probably a high dice roll. Brittany's all no kink shaming. Wow. I was not aware Joe was into that. But okay.
Okay, what's my role?
See, this is a side commentary that I get from Brittany every so often that you guys don't know about. Not quite so innocent. Little snark dialed up. Anyways, so you are going to roll intelligence and occult. Since it is a long lost rite, it's going to be a difficulty 8.
Okay.
Essentially, what he is asking you to do, and this is to prove part of the lineage. Like, it would be look at it this way. Would be kind of like someone claiming to be an American citizen, but not knowing anything, say it like the Constitution or something. But this was like, many years after the United States fell, sort of thing. So that wouldn't be information readily available anymore.
I'm gonna burn an auto.
Okay, go ahead.
In case.
Just to be safe. Go right on ahead.
I've had people do this to me before, so I'm like, oh.
Ask you to recite the Constitution.
Well, like I worked at a Texas souvenir shop, and people would come in and quiz me on Texas history to make sure I was Texas enough to work there.
Like Ted Lasso going into that American bar in London. Everybody else has an English accent, but they're speaking with a country accent, and they have no idea the Twin Cities or the Windy City is in the episode. Never mind.
Okay.
Ted Lasso is amazing.
That's only one success.
One? Ooh. Okay.
But I'm going to use my reroll.
Okay. You still get to add your willpower to that.
To that one? Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And Shelly just gave you another reroll.
Thank you. Still, that's only 2.
Better than 1?
Better than 1.
Okay, so essentially, I don't know if the church has anything like this, but certain church groups have the equivalent of the Boy Scouts. but obviously they're more biblically aligned. And some of the things that you're required to do is memorize scripture.
Yeah,
In the same way, like, okay, make a knot or whatever have you. It just, it's the test up to get the next badge sort of thing.
the First Assemblies have Royal Rangers.
Yeah, there you go.
That's their Boy
So for
Scouts.
Royal Rangers, the Baptists have got Awana, which I always thought their uniforms were so much cooler. Gray and red. I was like, oh, that's so cool. Anyways,
You
your
do have
answer.
seminary graduation.
Okay, well, see that I don't know what that's like, but essentially your answer is like you just spent the next hour going over what those like 2 verses, like how to recite them or sort of thing. And so it was as rough and unrehearsed as you probably could have been. So you didn't get a chance to really put any inflection into it. You always sounded like you were guessing, but you made your way through it. Like you got it right. You didn't really miss context, in this particular right. Ultimately,
Been 700 or something years,
It's been a long time.
Yeah.
But essentially, it was what you were asked to recite was one of the last things that Osiris had given to the reborn.
Yeah. Okay.
So something akin to that. So the next test comes to Cade. And Cade at this point is given a series of, and you can summarize this if you want, but also roll it for how it comes out. Cade is given a test to weigh his loyalty to the Grail Knights versus the future of his kin.
Wait, the future of my kin, like my family?
Correct.
Oh, so he's asking me to like kind of to recite my oath of.
Well, he's trying to find out, like, are you loyal to your cause or are you loyal to your kin?
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm loyal to the. As far as I know, like I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing. So yeah.
Okay. So why don't you give me, since that's, again, you don't have to role play it, but so you are for your kin or for your cause?
Let's see.
How do you ultimately answering that?
Yeah, no, I'm still very much like about the quest, and about seeking redemption, aiding those in the path.
So the cause.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yes.
Go ahead and roll your charisma and expression difficulty 8.
I have no expression.
Hopefully you have XP.
What if your cause is your kin?
I'm gonna burn a willpower.
Yeah.
Why?
There you go.
Do I just put like how do I do the willpower? I actually don't really do it.
You don't have to. Just roll normal, and then you can add one.
Just add the one. Okay.
Yeah.
I got a botch, but I had the one with the willpower. I don't know if that.
Yeah. So that means you got nothing.
Okay. Yeah.
Cancels the botch.
Do you have a reroll?
I don't know if I do. Let me see. If I put it anywhere on my sheet?
So that would be no as of this point.
Yeah.
Then
probably people have given me one, but I just never note it down.
Okay. So make sure you note those down. Super important.
Mm-hmm.
So obviously you don't have one right now. Okay.
Yeah.
So that didn't go over well. You end up giving an answer that middles around quite a bit. It sounds very inconclusive. And at the end, essentially, actually, a better way to put this is essentially you give a Billy Madison answer in the middle of the school quiz.
Yeah, because I think probably to Cade, like knowing like the Boy Scouts motto is less useful than doing the actual good thing. So I think to him, he probably prioritizes like the helping people, and that is more, that mission, and helping people find their path is more important to him than the like, oh, I'm sorry, you didn't answer in the form of a question.
Okay. So yeah, essentially all three of the reborn on the other side just kind of scowl at his answer. It was not good.
I'm looking forward to them doing their trial.
So well, they are only negotiating if you go through a trial of the legacies, is what it comes down to. It's only you guys. So this is to try and bring everybody to the table to actually negotiate. Aaliyah, however, gets tested in a different way, and this was a little unexpected. They introduced somebody else that she didn't realize was here, and he's Caucasian. He also was dressed nicely. His clothing's a little bit more baggy, though. He's not doing the whole like shirt and tie sort of look. So more of a kind of he has like nice slacks, simple shoes, with no socks. He's got like a nice button-up shirt on, but the shirt is open, so you just see like his chest. It's a little bit more of a tropical kind of look. A very attractive man. And they introduce him as Aaliyah's former lover. And he has converted and has become a part of the reborn. He's no longer an Ishmaelite. And so ultimately at this point, they are testing her to see how she reacts to that, as well as any thoughts that that she might share. I'm going to roll this in the open, and hopefully it's good. Space 8. It's difficult to eat for her as well. Oh!
Does she have a reroll?
Since you guys have, you know what? I did give myself a villain reroll. I'm going to claim that.
I was like, use a luck point. Wrong game.
Yeah. 8. Boop. Ooh. Yeah, so that caught her off guard, clearly. She was a little flustered and upset that not so much that he was an ex-fling, but that he had converted. Like, it hit her hard that in a betrayal sort of sense. Like, it was okay to no longer be lovers. It was okay for them to go and live their lives. But when he showed up as a reborn, that was a knife in the back sort of thing. And so she clearly wasn't able to keep most of her composure. She provides an answer, however, that ultimately, I don't want to say gives him grace, but acknowledges that he has the freedom to do what he wants, and that ultimately she is not his keeper. So it was rough. She was not ready for it, and now she is very clearly on her back foot at this point because she's angry. But at that point, the Taipan looks to Imhotep and he says, I believe that they have mostly, and he looks over at Cade, satisfied your inquiry. Will you allow the negotiations to continue? And he just tilts his head, non-committal, kind of giving it like a half-hearted, like, yeah, sort of like answer. Like he was not very impressed at all, but it was like bare minimum. He'll ultimately hear it out. And so ultimately this is what the point that everybody has come to now, that this is a this delegation has been sent here specifically to deal with Charlotte, Cade, Isolde, and Alea, and you guys are being given the opportunity to rejoin the fold, or stand alone against them, as well as the various enemies that are arising.
So, in other words, it's join us or hit the road.
They're being given the opportunity to join, or the reborn are actively going to hunt them, as well as the other, as well as the other things that might be out there. So it is up to Cade and Charlotte. Obviously, you can talk to Isolde and Alea Alea, I should say, Alea, to get their opinions on it as well.
Well, Charlotte is definitely talking to Aaliyah.
Yeah, I'll go and talk to Isolde.
Okay. So we'll start with Charlotte then.
First, she's like, I am so sorry about your trial. That was cruel, what they did.
I should have expected it. It's what they're looking for. They're looking for provocation to start a fight.
Did you know he was a reborn when you were lovers?
Yes. We met outside of the auspices of Horus, but yes, I knew he was one of us.
What are your thoughts on the situation? How powerful do you think the Horusites are?
Well, those that they have brought are specifically for war. So they are powerful in their own right. They're very potent.
I gathered that as well.
But they're in my home. I'm not about to back down. My concern is that they use this outcome for all of us, not just those assembled here.
You think they would do that? Well, of course they would. This is Horus we're talking about. I do not wish to have an enemy, but I do not wish to join the fold. Kind of stuck there.
Nor I. So perhaps we should wait to see what the children of the Grail have to say about this and confer.
They are more fighters than we are.
It would seem that way.
All right, should we go talk to them?
We should. And then Cade, of course, at this point, you're speaking to Dame Isolde.
My lady, what do you think of these trying to be diplomatic and find a good word, but the word I want to use is well, no, I'll save it for later. What do you make of this?
She says they are provoking an act of war.
Absolutely. I wonder if they understand. I wonder if they truly understand what that means.
I believe they do. They are coming at this much like the Catholic Church to the other denominations.
Cassandra's going to lean towards Sly. What's going on here?
There's a challenge here. Lines are being drawn in whatever society they have, and they're forcing our friends' hands. to join or be considered enemies. This isn't good.
They won't attack them here, will they?
Likely not, because this is supposed to be neutral territory, but after everyone leaves, all bets are off, likely.
So we would have to protect Cade and Shar.
And they'd have to protect themselves, and if we ally with them, well, we're on the same list, so to speak.
But we are allied with them.
We are. So really it's going to be up to them. It's going to happen. We're going to gain an enemy or have an unwanted ally. I'm not sure which is better in this moment. There's so many things happening in the world now.
This is so unnecessary. We should be uniting, not drawing the lines in the sand.
Well, you see, if you are around people more often, you know this is exactly what's to be expected. Lines are going to be drawn, power will be consolidated.
This is why I stay away from them. Less headaches.
So,
I hear you.
Dame Isolde asks Cade then, what do you think?
Jerome, really fast for Dame Isolde. Is she part of my order, or is she part of one of the other orders?
She's a part of the Grail Knights. Let me.
Because I'm Order of the Broken Sword, because I know that there's 4 of them.
Yeah, I think she may be. Give me a second to pull up the notes here for
okay. Because I didn't see her as like one of the notable figures, so I was a little unsure like which one. It seems like we might be in the same house.
Yeah, she is. Broken Sword.
Oh, sweet. Yeah, we do the secret handshake.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see.
You do realize what it means to capitulate to them.
I have no intention of being ruled by somebody that I fear is doing something tyrannical.
And you would thrust our order into war?
If we must go to war to stop evil.
Well, they are not evil. They are merely misguided.
True, but do you think that we'll be able to convince them of that while we're here?
I suppose that is why we're entering into this debate.
I suppose it is worth talking with them further. However, I think unless I sincerely doubt that we'll be able to change their minds, but I don't, regardless of who is, regardless of where the fight is coming from, I think our duty is to protect those in need. And I think that if they are left unchecked, they will become the evil that they think they are trying to stop.
She nods. She says that is wise. Perhaps we should speak to the Wayward?
Indeed.
By that time, we probably come over.
Mm-hmm.
What are your thoughts on this blackmail?
We are not. We do not believe in taking up the swords of war eagerly. If we are pressed to do so, we will. However, if we can convince them that what they are doing is foolhardy at best, borders on dictatorship, then perhaps we can come to a mutually beneficial agreement. However, if they are going to be staunch in their belief that they are the only ones who can do anything, well, that makes them as bad as the things that they think they are fighting.
So Aaliyah offers up at that point. She says, you understand that they have a numeric advantage. And we are not unified.
Then the question is, do I compromise my oath to do what is right, to stand for those who cannot stand for themselves, all to appease some very pompous Egyptian twats? No offense. Present company excluded.
Shar just chuckles.
I feel
Because
like you already know
they
your
are
answer.
pretentious Egyptian twats, for sure.
With that phrase right there, I feel like you already know your answer.
Our new catchphrase.
Oh God!
Oh, yeah, that cannot go on merch. Sorry.
You're saying you wouldn't buy a baby doll tank top with that on there?
No.
The greater good.
The
Greater
greater
good.
She says, then perhaps regardless of the outcome, we don't have exactly a central governing body, but you do. Perhaps you should send that up the flagpole. And Dame Isolde just looks to Cade and she says, I had a king once. I will never kneel again.
I do not wish to rejoin the order I once was part of. They were, as Cade said it, tyrannical. And what was the other one? Borderline.
What is that? Dictatorship? Dictators.
Mhm.
Uh,
Nor do I wish my hard-earned resources to be scandalized for something that over the several thousand years we've tried to unite and do whatever the cause. We've never made any progress.
And what's mine is mine. That's all there is to it.
Aaliyah and I have both worked very hard in our industries.
Jerome, in terms of,
I was going to say, so Leah looks to the two of you at that point, and she says, "And it is up to you. Shall we stand in a united front?"
Jerome, in reference to like because somebody mentioned like me sending it up the flagpole, was that like or were we talking about like potentially uniting around like the Grail Knights as like an opposing force, like the Ishmaelites joining the Grail? Oh, okay. That sounds like fancy ketchup.
That's great.
Heinz.
Yeah.
Pardon me. Do you have any Grey Poupon?
Fancy ketchup is one of my catchphrases.
We're just gonna put Cade and give him all the things that people stop over. So we're gonna give him Grey Poupon and Bugle Boy jeans and whatnot. It's like, pardon me, is those Bugle Boy jeans you're wearing? Why, yes, yes they are.
Yes, I am fitting in.
If they are, you want to blow the bugle?
Oh, I'm sorry, I'm a knight.
Wow. Wow.
Jerome, do I have like the authority to be like in like am I a high enough ranked knight like in this thing, or should I be like, oh, excuse me, I have to call my superiors?
You are a knight. You are free to. That's. You guys are independent agents. So if you hear or see something, then it's up to you to notify basically, home or the superiors or whatever have you, the order, and see what they say.
Okay.
Because remember, the whole point of the order is that all the knights are equal. Essentially.
Yeah. Well, that's what I was thinking. I was like, I don't know if I have or if it's like, if I was to say like, yeah, let's go to war, and the rest of them are like, whoa, dude, like,
Right.
yeah. So I think, I would want to check with, I want to kind of run the idea of like the allying with the other clans or the other like the Ishmaelites, the other groups, in order to be a united front against this.
So then let me clarify. So they're asking if you want to ally, and you're saying I'm going to need to hold and notify.
Well, I guess I was just wondering, like, if I had like, well, I guess it doesn't matter. Like, I was like, all right, fine, yeah, let's mess them up, let's team up.
Okay, yeah, and Dame Isolde is because she has that veil over her face the whole time. She places her hands probably where a sword would be, and she says, I stand resolute. I will not yield. So, Cade, it's up to you, or Charlotte, whichever one would like to take lead on that. Who has the better expression here?
Cassandra is like watching you guys just like intently, trying to read the body language.
Oh, it's very tense.
I have no expression.
I have 2, plus I have the voice thing.
Okay.
Yeah, Char wins.
So, Char, it's up to you to phrase it how you would like and give a roll. Say what you're going to say.
Okay. We do not wish to make you enemies, as we have stood as casual allies for the past for centuries. But we do not wish to join a useless cause in a day where it would be better served to join together against those who wish to harm us, who are supernatural.
Okay.
We better suggest a mutual understanding, as has withstood for centuries. So she's gonna like counter.
Go ahead and roll your charisma and expression, or leadership, whichever is better.
Use a willpower.
That's going.
That
My leadership and expression is the same.
Okay,
so
that's going to be a difficulty 9. Obviously, -2 makes it a difficulty 7.
Use a willpower.
And I will use a willpower.
Can I spend a willpower too?
We all spend.
We all spend. I have 10. I have 10. I have plenty to spare.
Where's my angel dice? Just kidding.
Yeah, I was considering it, but I'm not gonna interfere with this one particularly.
Angel dice.
Quick, somebody buy Abby a reroll real quick.
Dice.
She has one from me.
Oh, sweet.
Okay,
So
okay.
I sure to use it.
difficulty 7 because of my enchanting voice, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And
Petra is even pitching in to spend a willpower point, apparently.
Oh, hell yeah.
so how many
It's
will
just-
do I have?
You can't use that one.
It's like the Lord of the Rings. You have my willpower, and you have my willpower, and my willpower.
And my axe and willpower.
Its name is willpower.
And my
exactly.
makeup. And my makeup.
There's
And my makeup. You're crossing swords, and then just like a little tube of lipstick also gets put in.
Go ahead and roll, Abby.
I know. I'm calculating.
Panicked. Calculating what?
Yeah.
What are you calculating?
Froze.
Gosh, that's only one
Nope.
success.
Oof.
Oh, you do have.
I'm
reroll.
sensing. You do have a reroll. I am sensing that there's going to be some XP spent, hopefully, on socials at some point here.
On my charisma, yeah, it does need to be done.
I mean, we're going to go to war with the mummies, so we probably should be spending those on strength, dex, stamina, nukes.
Just
Nukes.
Shar giving everybody all the amulets. Gosh.
So,
okay.
Question: are you spending your reroll or?
Yeah, I'm gonna use my reroll.
Okay.
Okay,
Worth
dice.
it. Worth it.
Be nice. Be nice. Be nice. Be nice. Be nice. Be nice.
I know. Dice gods, please.
Come on, dice guys. We've been all of us have been using
finger-crossing
accents
shit.
today.
Yes.
One more, 2 successes.
Hey, better than the last. So
to emphasize, you have a 2 charisma and a 2 expression.
Yes.
Hey, same as
Wow.
that's charisma shaming. Stop that.
Okay. So he looks at you
I
for a
have
second.
buffs for other things. Can I use my perfume?
A little late, but Brittany did advise it's everybody's first day.
That's true.
Wait a
So
second.
you deliver your line, and he looks at you with a bit of a snicker, and before he responds, Mr. V, who is actually sitting there watching, on his little monitor, announces he announces and indicates that he has independently detected movement towards an underground tomb. And Alea looks at them, sharply. They look a little surprised, and immediately the Taipan yells violation of some kind, and you see that it's obviously it was different when the game came out because Avatar wasn't a thing, but now it's obviously easier to describe it as airbending because Anyway, Street Fighter had air elementals way before Avatar: Last Airbender was a thing, but he makes a move like he's shifting something backwards, and you actually visibly see the wind pull from their lungs, and the 3 reborn buckle over, choking as they're against the table, and Aaliyah Aaliyah angrily shouts, "So this was nothing but a diversion?" And they're just like, "Ugh." And that is where we're going to stop for the evening.
Okay, can I clarify something real quick? So you said that Mr. V announced that there was some kind of movement. I feel like I missed something.
Yeah, he independently detected some movement towards a tomb.
Yeah,
That's
that's where
probably Elias.
So each mummies have a tomb where that's where they become keep their bodies safe.
It's like their haven.
Yeah, while they're in the Shadowlands, like finding their way back to their body after they die.
So were we attacked then? Is that what's
No, but her
happening?
tomb
was
attacked.
It sounds like it's being attacked.
And
boy.
this was all just a big, like, hey, come to this big delegation, have this big stupid thing. But really, they've been sending like black ops to go to her home and destroy it.
That's what it sounds like. Oh boy.
So we can chop their heads off now, right? Oh, next game.
So does that make sense, Rachel? You still kind of have a puzzle
no,
book. Okay.
No, it's
Yeah,
fine.
and Sly has seen part of Shar's tomb.
Yeah, that's right. Okay.
So that's where we're ending for tonight. However, we still have to do RP votes. So we are going to start with George. George of
this
the
is gonna
Order
be a
of
hard one.
Abs.
The Order of what?
Abs.
The Order of Abs? Oh, yeah. I wish. I lost my abs a long time ago. I'm going to vote for Appy for being the voice of reason and being the group mom, even though she got in a fight with Dad on our vacation.
Sounds
Okay.
like mom.
So that's so that was one for Abby. Dale.
It's gonna go to George for being the in between and going back to wrestle Cass to bring her back.
So he was castling.
That's right.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Abby.
George as well for his conversation to bring Cass back.
Okay. Rachel.
Shelly, because she was willing to go up against Joe. Well, at least so far, we really need to like deep dive into that ourselves to each other. So that should be a fun conversation.
Okay.
Side
And,
roleplay.
and Shelly.
God, this is hard. I'm actually going to go with George.
Okay. So George, you win the RP vote. You get an additional 2 to put on your character sheet.
Thank you.
Yeah, that was really hard because you both deserved it.
And we actually have 3 games. 3 games for this month. Next one coming up on the 29th, so we're not going to have RP, or not RP, but XP, for a bit yet. But next month we'll have birthday XP with our monthly XP. So there is that. So that is the end of game for tonight. Tomorrow at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, we're going to be playing Marvel Superheroes, and we're going to find out just what the dealio is with Johnny Quantum. I am indeed a superhero. So be hang in there and check that out. And then on the 20th, we're back again with Survivor's Dawn. That's going to start at 7:30 p.m. And that's going to be the last game of that for the month. In September, we're actually shifting to Thursdays for that particular game. So the next game after that will be September the 4th. So thank you guys for hanging out with us tonight, and I hope the rest of you have a good night. Good night, guys.
All right.